Hi, this is Phil Wynne-Jones, coming from DreamHack 2012, the Winter Edition. I spoke to you a few days ago when we were setting up the booth at DreamHack, and I gave you a quick run through of what that looks like. Well, now it's all up and running, it's all set up, and basically the show is in full flow. So what we wanted to do was to show you the difference really, and give you a quick run through of what SAPPHIRE and AMD are doing at the booth. I'm really happy to say that joining us on the booth is Bill Donnelly, our Global PR Director. You guys, I'm sure, know Bill from all of his talking head videos. He's kind of the face of SAPPHIRE's YouTube channel, and he really represents what we do from a product point of view. So, Bill, you've been coming to DreamHack now for 7 or 8 years, right?
Oh yeah, I mean we started in a very small way with a bit of a guerrilla marketing with a few posters and all that kind of thing, and it really had a kind of community atmosphere, and we thought we'd like to join with that. So over the years we've built up our presence here, and the whole show's become much bigger, much more professional, and yet still retains a community flavour, which is great.
Yeah, that's what we really noticed, hasn't it? That despite the fact that it really feels like a professional kind of gaming trade show, there is something so different about it compared to other events, isn't there? That people are here really for something that they're very passionate about.
Well, it's very hard to imagine without being here what it feels like to walk into those really big halls with literally thousands of people sitting at their computers playing games all in one position. It's really quite extraordinary and quite unique to have so many people in the same community.
Yes, and I think I asked the organisers at DreamHack just how many people were BIOC here, so people who've actually brought their own computers, and they were saying it's around 8,500, 9,000, so that kind of gives you an idea of the scale of the event. Anyway, Bill's also here obviously to talk about products, and Bill, obviously we're showing some graphics cards here today, aren't we?
Well, obviously yes, graphics is our mainstream product, and we're showing a whole spectrum of product from the really high-end, the VaporX 7950, and we're actually demonstrating a Crossfire VaporX 7970 solution over there, and down through the range we're also introducing our motherboard A85, which supports the AMD APUs, and of course our silent solution. So we have a bit of a spectrum aimed at this community.
Great. And you know, one of the things that you guys might have noticed is that we've launched a new product, a product that we're very excited about, and we're going to go and have a look at that now, and Bill's going to talk through the product with us. So tell us a little bit about what we've got here, Bill.
So this is the Edgevs, which is a new member of our mini PC family, and the exciting thing about it is it's based on AMD's Trinity APU, so it's much more powerful than the models that we had before. We've got So for the first time, for instance, we've got an SD card reader in the front as well as our USB 3 ports. We've got a full complement of USB 2 and video outputs on the back, audio, SPDIF, and of course the Kensington lock here prevents it being taken away by somebody we didn't intend it to.
Yeah, which obviously sometimes that can happen at shows, you know, dodgy fingers and all that. But one of the things that I think is interesting about this product is that, you know, just the kind of different usage possibilities you have with a product like this, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes, because it's not only aimed at the home consumer who might use it for streaming videos or doing their home office type stuff on it. You imagine a call centre, for example, because it's very low power, it will run all the full Microsoft applications, but in a very small space and very small power requirements. And even for gamers, we're demonstrating here that it will run some of the latest games.
I mean, that's one of the things we try to do with this product is, you know, we talk about it being a product that can play back HD video, you could set it up as a web server, as a game server, but, you know, what we want to do is when we talk about it as a gaming PC, we don't want to kind of pretend that it's something that's bigger than it's not, and so we've done a little bit of testing in terms of which games it plays well, and sort of early tests show that, you know, Dota 2 on medium settings works very well. Left 4 Dead as well on medium settings works excellent, so, you know, we're getting there, and certainly all online games and big MMO games, you know, this is something that you can really consider for running those games.
And of course for this kind of event where you want to bring your own computer, what could be easier than slipping this in your case?
Exactly. Now, that's it from Bill. Bill, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good to see you here. And we're going to go move on and talk to someone else now. So if you'd like to follow me. Over here, I think I mentioned in the previous video, we've got Ubisoft joining us with FarCry 3, which is obviously going to be a massive title. And I'm going to introduce you someone from Massive, who are the developers of Ubisoft, to talk through about exactly what they're doing here. Hi there, this is Alex Torne, right? Is that my pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah, Tirana.
Tirana, I'm sorry, that was hopeless, but we'll go on. Tell me what you do for Massive.
Yeah, hey, I'm from Ubisoft Massive. I'm a QC coordinator, and I'm here with FarCry 3. We are showing co-op, 4-player sessions with co-op. We're running 2 sessions here. The game will be out soon, so it's very close to release, and it's great to show the game here together with AMD and SAPPHIRE.
Good. And do you think people are responding well to the game?
Definitely, people are enjoying it, and we have these guys around the last objective now, so they're having a real good fight here.
Okay, and what is it that people can win here when they come and play the game?
Yeah, we're doing some events where in each mission there is a little bit of a competition. So the winner of that competition in each event we get a key to FarCry 3.
Are they going to get a free code to FarCry 3, the full version? No beta, full version, right?
Full version they can redeem online.
That's fantastic. Well, thanks very much, Alex.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Join me over here. We've got something really cool going on here. I'd like to introduce you to Sami Mäkinen from AMD. Sorry to interrupt, Sami.
No worries.
This is Sami Mäkinen from AMD, pretty famous overclocker. He's on stage all day doing overclocking demonstrations. Sami, what are you doing here today?
Yeah, so we have the AMD FX CPU, the new 8320 8-core CPU, and we have a big can of liquid nitrogen down here. Basically what we're doing is we have an ongoing experiment here. So we're trying to see how far we can push the CPU with liquid nitrogen cooling with temperatures all the way down to negative 185. So far so good. Tested one CPU yesterday, I got 8.1 gigahertz out of it.
Wow, and what are you aiming for today? What would you like to get to?
It would be good to go beyond that. So I have 2 more CPUs to try, and yeah, hopefully we'll get there.
Okay, great. Cheers. Well, good luck with that, Sami. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Okay, guys. Well, as you can see, lots of stuff going on in the booth here. We're really excited to be here. I think everybody else is. It's a great energy at this show, and hopefully tomorrow we bring you a little bit more information. And that's it. This is Bill Wynne-Jones from SAPPHIRE Technology saying hello and goodbye from DreamHack Winter 2012. Thanks very much.